Hey everyone, it's FLAK. Just a short video today, but something that I think we should be talking about. 2021 is Battlefield's year. Now, that statement might surprise you given the lackluster reception and support for Battlefield 5. In fact, I recently checked out the statistics for Battlefield search popularity. Spoiler alert, it's not good, but things are actually starting to look up. The next Battlefield game is on deck. A reveal is likely next month. On top of this, rumors around this year's Call of Duty are largely underwhelming. It's a situation that should seem familiar to many. Back in 2016, DICE announced Battlefield 1 on the heels of Hardline, the cops and robbers adventure that was received more as a jalopy than a hot rod. The World War I theme was a tremendous surprise and a fresh take on a genre that had really grown quite stale. The reveal trailer amassed 66 million views to date, and it remains the high bar for hype surrounding the Battlefield franchise. There was also the issue of weak competition. Battlefield 1's trailer dropped just after Call of Duty revealed the infamous Infinite Warfare, which itself launched after a weaker entry in Black Ops 3. Now, Call of Duty didn't have the same strength of Warzone to lean on, but obvious similarities can be drawn to our current situation. The next Battlefield game will pick up from a low point in the series. Battlefield 5 has had its fair share of controversies and missteps, while it's likely that Call of Duty's next game isn't going to stun anyone. Rumors peg it for a World War II game, and its predecessor is the decent, albeit largely forgettable, Cold War. Now, if Battlefield hits all of the right notes with the reveal and release of the next game, I really think it stands a serious chance of shaking up the genre and potentially dethroning Call of Duty. Ironically, Battlefield 1 could have accomplished this some 5 years ago. Unfortunately, while the game was well received, DICE failed to produce new content quickly. Instead of providing new maps and weapons as part of a well-planned and executed roadmap, DLC releases were late and they were sporadic. You might recall it took 5 months for developers to release Battlefield 1's first expansion, They Shall Not Pass. A typical industry target for DLC is 45 days. Beyond that, players move on to other games. Battlefield 1's DLC was also part of a premium pass. Now, I still maintain that Battlefield would have absolutely crushed Call of Duty if they had changed directions and made the expansions free, as many games were doing at the time. You might recall Activision opted for a paid season pass for Infinite Warfare. That created a great opportunity for EA to wow fans and dispel the nasty stereotypes about the company that have, unfortunately, only intensified since. In my opinion, EA had Call of Duty by the jugular, and they just let them walk away. I'm sure some regret that decision given the massive success that Activision has found in Warzone, but it looks like Battlefield, incredibly, will get another opportunity at this. I just really hope that EA and DICE see it for what it is. 2021 is a perfect storm. Rumors point to a modern Battlefield game, something that we haven't seen really since Battlefield 4 in 2013. The series is long overdue for a return to this era, and fans, well, we're absolutely thrilled at the prospect, right? There's nothing else on the market that matches what Battlefield can bring to the table, especially with the bump in player count expected to hit 128. Some rumors report an update to the Frostbite engine, which would provide an incredible jump in graphics, destruction, and other physics. It's also been speculated Battlefield will include some kind of free-to-play game mode, which many believe to be a battle royale. Other rumors claim the next Battlefield will be included with Xbox Games Pass, which would be huge for the franchise. If Battlefield nails every aspect of its release, DICE and EA could usher in a new era for the franchise, but at the same point, if they fail, it could also mean the demise of Battlefield. I did a whole video on that. If you want to check it out, I'll put a link up here in the upper right-hand corner. Thankfully, it looks like they're making some smart decisions. 3 studios have been tasked with the game. DICE Stockholm is leading development of the main game, while DICE LA has reportedly been working over a year on content to support the title after launch. Criterion, meanwhile, also recently brought on board, though it's not clear exactly what their role is with the next Battlefield. Players have been overwhelmingly clear on what their expectations are for the next game, right? Combat on a massive scale, deep customization, no political rhetoric, minimal bugs, crossplay, functional anti-cheat, and a robust live service. That list goes on, but it's all perfectly reasonable for a AAA title. EA promised a, quote, love letter to fans, end quote, and they need to not only deliver, but over-deliver. Gamers in 2021 have such a low tolerance for mistakes and failures. And I don't really say that as a criticism either. We're being constantly asked to accept subpar experiences under the pretense it will get better. That was the case with Battlefield 5, and EA and DICE really failed to deliver. It's something that neither myself or most fans have forgotten. But like 2016, Activision and Call of Duty may be running out of steam here. Warzone has been absolutely plagued by bugs and cheaters, and the next Call of Duty game is likely to have weak appeal if it is actually set in World War II. If Battlefield gets a good first showing at reveal and comes to the table ready for bear, DICE and EA stand a solid chance of stealing away significant market share. Of course, that's all dependent on what happens next. Tell me down below what you think it's going to take for Battlefield to be a smashing success again. Let me know in the comments. What absolutely has to be there in the next game for you? What is that make or break option? Tell me in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. If not, a dislike. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and tap the bell for the latest updates on Battlefield's next entry in the franchise. As always, thanks for watching.